Welcome to JazzTime.com. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you want to know the price, simply click the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you buy your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today, we'll be talking about the Omega Seamaster Diver 300-meter coaxial master chronometer chronograph, reference number 210.32.44.51.01.001. This case is a 44mm diameter case made entirely of steel with the brushed finish along the sides and slight polished finish that tapers up to the ceramic black polished bezel, which is unidirectional. This unidirectional bezel contains a white enamel diving scale for ease of measuring your decompression stops when diving safely and accurately. The sapphire crystal on the front is a scratch resistant crystal, so there's no fear of it being damaged from long sleeves or suit buttons. There are chrono pushers on the right side of the case surrounding the winding crown. The top left side near the 10 o'clock position also has the helium escape valve for high pressure situations such as long-term deep diving. This case maintains water resistance down to 30 bar or 300 meters or about 1,000 feet. The dial itself is made up of a single black zirconium oxide block as indicated just underneath the center of the dial. Zooming in here, you can see just underneath the center, the ZrO2 to indicate zirconium oxide. The Omega Seamaster logo at the 12 o'clock position is above the 12-hour chronograph dial at the 3 o'clock position, the date window at the 6 o'clock position, and the small seconds dial at the 9 o'clock position. The index hour markers going around the dial vary in size, but maintain horizontal and vertical symmetry, with the 3, 6, and 9 hour markers being the smallest. Also note that the hour markers and hands also illuminate in low light situations. These are for ease of reading when underwater where light is scarce. So let me turn off the lights here, and you can see even the diving scale also has illumination, so you can easily measure it as well. There is a double index marker for the 12 o'clock position, and the subdial hands as well as the minute, hour, and chrono hands also contain illumination for the ease of reading when underwater or in a dark place. Alright, now turning the lights back on. The crown contains the Omega logo and is located between the chronograph pushers, which function as you would expect. So these pushers, as you can see, adjust the way in which the chrono hand moves. So I had it moving initially, I just stopped it, and you can reset it after having stopped it by pressing the bottom pusher and it resets to 12. It also resets the dial at the 3 o'clock position. Alright, so we can start it back up, and you can see it moving just fine. It feels very, very chunky, very, very satisfying to press. And also, to demonstrate the crown's function here, simply unwind it to the first position. This allows you to wind it if need be. The second position allows this watch to actually function within multiple time zones. So notice that the chrono hand and the small seconds hand are still moving in the second position, and you can just easily change the hour hand depending on where you happen to be. If you are traveling across state lines or internationally, you can easily just change the hour hand, and by extension, changing the hour hand also allows you to change the date, as you can see, changing at the 6 o'clock position right there. And going back, you can set it backward as well. Alright, now pulling out the crown to the final position stops both the chrono and the small seconds hands, so you can then change the minute hand so you can measure time precisely. Alright, and be sure to press it back up against the case and screw it back in. Now, I'll be honest, this crown was actually the very easiest crown to actually adjust on any watch that I have ever reviewed so far. So that feels very satisfying. It feels very big, but it is satisfying to use, and it just has that tactile feel that just feels really good, and it just feels really safe as well. There's no play or weird wobbling at all. So picking up this watch, I feel very safe with this keeping time. So onto the bracelet now. It's a rubber strap so that it fits very well with your wrist. It also has the tang buckle here. And so pulling it out, you can size it to just about any wrist with these very large notches, so it fits on rather nicely. And while I'm trying this on, let's discuss the movement. The movement is the Caliber Omega 9900, a self-winding chronograph with a column wheel and coaxial escapement, certified master chronometer, approved by METAS, meaning that it has passed 8 rigorous tests set by the Swiss Federal Institute of Metrology, so you can be sure that this timepiece is not only accurate, but precise. To maintain this precision, it is resistant to magnetic fields reaching 15,000 Gauss, and it also is equipped with a silicon balance spring, 2 barrels mounted in series with the time zone function, as described earlier with moving the hour hand independently. It has a rhodium plated finish with Geneva waves and arabesque, giving it that very pleasant aesthetic reminiscent of the ocean. The power reserve is 60 hours, so you can set this watch down fully wound and pick it back up with 5 days later with a full with basically a running charge, and it'll be keeping time just as you left it. So note that this case, despite being nearly a whole centimeter in thickness, would fit nicely under any long sleeve, but take a little extra precaution with suit cuffs since this is a rather thick timepiece. The strap feels nice and smooth to the touch, and the rubber allows it to conform very well to just about any wrist. Alright. And one small part that I missed was that you can actually see the movement on the back, through the back of this watch, and with all those waves as described earlier in the movement. Alright. So, who's this watch for? This watch, as implied in its name, is for anyone who takes dives in the ocean, perhaps for marine biologists studying organisms in a coral reef, or anybody else going into moderately high pressure areas, or if you just take swims in your backyard pool, you have the peace of mind that safety knowing that this will function regardless of whether you're deep down at the very bottom or just swimming laps back and forth. And certainly that's not to say that you can't wear this on land, as it is still a stunning and attractive timepiece, especially with those waves moving laterally across the watch face, very reminiscent of ocean waves and water in general. So what are your thoughts on this watch? Do you do any sort of deep dives and explore deep seas? And if so, would you get all the utility that this watch has to offer? Or do you like to stay on dry land and simply want to wear this because of its large and somewhat imposing design, while also being prepared to take a dive at a moment's notice? If you don't do any sort of deep diving and simply swim in a pool or stay near the coast, maybe the other Seamaster models would fit your lifestyle better, as there's always a possibility of expanding into deeper waters. So let us know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to like this button if you learned something from this video especially. If you didn't learn anything from this video, be sure to hit that dislike thumbs down button twice. If you really hate this video, press it 4 times. Alright, and be sure to like, subscribe. If you want this or any other watch, be sure to visit us in our online store at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.